Alright, hey guys, 224 Big back, and it's time to let's watch another death battle. And this time it's Amy Rose versus Ramona. And before I start, want to make a quick recap since I haven't uploaded in like a while. And the last time I uploaded was my last vlog. And yeah, that's what and college got to me, so yeah, but I can't really complain. That's college for you. Nothing new to me. So yeah, and as a side note, I also have watched Tracer versus Scout and Ken Masters versus... Damn, I forgot the other guy from King of Fighters already. Oh wait. Fuck. Never mind. I know it's Ken Masters and the other guy from King of Fighters. Shit. And not only that, I've also been missing out on a lot of things I know too. So I do plan to get back into this when I have the time to do it, because other than focusing on college, of course, I've been also trying to focus on having more of a social life, because I haven't really had a chance to do that a lot when I was back home. So that's why I haven't been really doing that much as well lately. But there is more for to come in the channel. I just won't be doing it as often as I used to, because, of course, you all know. So I can't really complain. So yeah. Any case, without any 32, let's actually move on to the death battle, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and now. I don't know why I did a 4 right there.
As the old saying goes, behind every great man is a badass woman with a big hammer. Something like that.
And today's combatants are exactly that. What could go wrong?
Shit.
Amy Rose, Sonic the Hedgehog's #1 fangirl.
And Ramona Flowers, the girl of Scott Pilgrim's dreams.
He's whizzing
I'm surprised she was...
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I didn't think it'd be Ramona. I want to be someone else.
When young Amy Rose first heard of the adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, she became immediately obsessed.
But while most rabid fangirls would stalk him online or build a shrine in their closet, Amy dialed her crazy up to 11.
Fuck!
I guess you could
I hate
say
when I keep doing that shit.
Hooked on
I need to get these names right for fuck's sake.
I threw up in my mouth a little bit. That was so bad.
Well, determined to meet her hero face to face, Amy decided that the best option was to learn how to read tarot cards. Of course.
Hey, the lady at the fair never let me down.
After lots of practice, one reading finally predicted she would meet the blue blur on the mysterious Little Planet.
And she did meet him. Well, after she was kidnapped by the evil Dr. Eggman and used as bait to lure Sonic into a trap. But hey, first impressions aren't everything, right?
God knows that's true, or we certainly wouldn't be working together.
What? So I forgot my pants on my first day. It happens to us all.
No, it doesn't. Anyway, meeting Sonic wasn't enough for Amy. Despite her young age and inexperience, she made it her personal mission to become a part of his freedom-fighting crew.
So Amy spent some time building a badass skill set to convince her hasty hedgehog hero she'd be a valuable team member. And girlfriend.
It actually wouldn't take long. By running after Sonic, her sheer will and determination let her reach the super speed she needed to chase him down.
That's terrifying.
So that's how
Keep in mind, Sonic's casual speed sits at about 765 miles per hour.
That's extra terrifying.
Tell me about it. Apparently, she tapped into her innate hedgehog speed gene, which is a thing. Where the hell they got this, I have no clue. I mean, have you seen real hedgehogs run? They're not all that fast.
Yeah, they're not.
Apart from being quick on her feet, Amy can target specific enemies with the homing attack, charge up speed with the spin dash, and even turn herself invisible.
Right, by concentrating her energy,
I never knew
Amy
that.
can somehow cloak her entire body from view.
She's obsessive, fast, and can turn herself invisible. It's like the Sonic gods made the ultimate stalker.
Well, she still hasn't learned how to hide her shadow.
That might be even scarier. But what really gives Amy an edge is her signature weapon, the Pico Pico Hammer. God, that's a dumb name.
It's actually based on the Japanese children's toy of the same name.
Yeah, well, this weapon would be totally stupid if it didn't create tornadoes.
That's right, it can create a pink vortex to throw at Amy's enemies. She can also use the Pico Pico Hammer to double jump or spin through the air like a helicopter.
Oh, yeah.
And if she loses it, she can somehow magically summon a new one out of thin air.
Really think you're moving on too fast from the whole tornado thing, Wiz. Tornadoes! From the hammer! Hamnado!
After all was said and done, Amy became good enough to join Sonic's squad, becoming a valuable member of the team.
She's strong enough to match the power of a 25-foot tall metal machine. She dazed the Iron King, a guy who can tank laser fire from an army, and once threw her hammer hundreds of feet into the air to knock Dr. Eggman's ship out of flight.
She survived a one-on-one match against
now.
Knuckles where she
Shit.
was crushed by a boulder over twice her size.
And even more impressively, she once wiped out half of an entire robotic invading force all on her own.
She may be
Man, I'm not
powerful,
surprised about
but
that
she
either.
still has some growing up to do.
Amy is
Yeah.
a tween girl. She's pretty
Yeah.
immature sometimes, rushing into action without thinking.
Like when she was mind-controlled by Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Oh,
Really?
fuck.
Yep. He's
Why?
a beaver who mind-controls girls through the power of repetitive and uninspired music.
Oh,
Oh my
Jesus.
gosh.
But the most important
believe
thing
they
to take
actually
away
did
from
that.
all of this is that once Amy Rose sets her mind to something,
I
she
never knew.
will get it
I never
done.
watched animated
No
series
matter what.
or cartoons.
You're
that.
rotten
I only watched
robots
Sonic
away from
X, and
my
that's
Sonic
it.
or
And
you're
a bit
gonna
of
be
Sonic on the
sorry.
Never watched Sonic Boom's cartoon.
When Ramona Flowers first saw Scott Pilgrim, she
Sad
was
thing about this, I never saw
immediately
this movie either.
unimpressed.
But I
Just
really
wanted to
should,
do her
though.
own thing, delivering packages
I
for
really need to see
Amazon
Scott
Canada.
Pilgrim
But
store.
Scott couldn't get her out of
I've
his
seen
mind.
trailers and clips of it.
Literally in his
Not
mind,
the whole thing.
which is weird.
It's not weird at all. So, no, it's
Are you
just
sure
like this
about
really
that?
convenient subspace highway running through your head that I like to use. It's like 3 miles and 15 seconds.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, Scott somehow managed to charm her into giving him a chance. But there was just one little, somewhat dangerous catch to it all.
You see, if Scott wanted to land his pilgrims at Vagina Rock, he had to battle and defeat Ramona's 7 evil exes. God,
Yeah.
screw that. That's way too much work. I don't care how hot she is. Find a new one.
Luckily for Scott, he
Yeah.
did not have to fight them all alone, as Ramona
Really?
isn't your typical damsel in distress.
Oh yeah,
she's
not.
a badass. She's strong, tough, and damn good on a pair of rollerblades.
She's also proficient in numerous types of weapons, from mallets to swords, and carries multiple on her person at all times, such as her titanium baseball bat.
And
Oh,
her
shit.
giant hammer. It
Ah.
might look plain to you, but when Ramona wields this sledge, even Gundam robots fall to pieces.
It also gives her a +2 bonus against girls.
That doesn't
Damn.
sound very impressive.
Sure, it's a tiny number, but in context, all power-ups
I've
in
already
Scott
lost
Pilgrim's
faith in
world
Amy.
use small numbers for big changes, so it's actually not half bad.
Well, either way, somehow she keeps all her weapons in her purse. How the hell do women do that?
That's not just any purse, Boomstick, it's her subspace suitcase. It may seem like an ordinary bag, but it's actually a door to an extra-dimensional hammer space.
Okay.
This subspace is a series of pocket dimensions available to certain people through extra-dimensional doorways.
Dimension in a bag, got it.
It's more of a doorway, and the dimension it leads to exists inside Ramona's head. She can even control this particular pocket of space with her emotions.
Jesus, what the hell were these writers on?
Heroine. And by that I mean a strong female protagonist.
That's
Hey-o!
okay, I was.
What's with you today?
Without Ramona's skills and weaponry, Scott likely would have never succeeded in defeating the evil exes.
Like when she fought Roxy, her ex from her sexy phase. Roxy is strong enough to knock Scott so hard he smashed several steel I-beams,
trying to make a video at the
which
same
would need
time.
at least 3,000 pounds of force. And Ramona's taking hits and sexing up this superpowered chick, no problem.
She's also got many years of experience under her belt. Even when she was just around 12 years old, she could fight off an entire army of older jocks all at once.
She's strong enough
Huh.
to send people flying dozens of feet through the air with a smack of her hammer. And she's so fast and nimble on her rollerblades, she can keep up with ninjas. Man, this chick's got it all.
Don't get too
Also,
starry-eyed
female
just yet,
ever, I
though.
guess.
Ramona has her fair share of problems. For example, the only reason Ramona has so much control over her subspace in the first place is because one of her exes infected her with the glow.
Ah, the glow, huh? That's a rough one. I've got it too.
Wait, really? You have an energy field which turns your own emotions against you?
Yeah.
That does sound
Yeah,
like
that's what I
Boomstick.
have. On a completely
Boomstick, yeah.
unrelated note, Wiz, how long should one's genitals normally, glow in the dark?
Exactly 0 seconds.
I was about to say, yeah.
Okay, well, it's a good thing I don't have that problem then. But roller coasters of emotions aside, Ramona is one hell of an ass-kicking girlfriend. Any man
Yep.
would be lucky to get with.
I think you need a doctor.
Well, then Gideon best get his pretentious
When does
ass up here
Boomstick
to come
not
out
need
and
a
kick yours
doctor?
out of the Great White North.
All right, the combatants are set.
Okay,
Let's
after
end this
everything,
debate
I'm gonna
once
have to go
and
with
for
Ramona.
all.
I'm sorry.
But first, if you're one of those
Ramona
people
is
who
gonna win.
eats food, then I have some great information for you. Tell
Oh,
them,
really
Wiz.
now?
You know how it is.
Oh, you already
Researching
made that
characters
up
and making them
once.
fight to the death is time-consuming. I don't have time to go to the store and make my own meals, but I also don't want to doom my existence to fast food sugar addiction. Thankfully, Blue Apron changed all of that. For less than $10 a meal, Blue Apron sends me seasonal recipes with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals. Each meal comes with an easy step-by-step recipe which can be prepared in 40 minutes or less. This chicken stir-fry only took about 20. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free, with free shipping, by going to blueapron.com/battle. See for yourself how good it feels and tastes to create impeccable home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. That's blueapron.com/battle.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
I really have nothing to say about this part. I already saw this advertisement last time when they were doing it. Anyways, let's act. Finally. Alright, who's coming out first? Oh, it's just that. Oh, shit. What? Did she just go in a circle? Why is she mad? Oh boy. Now... What? Oh, shit. Ramona. I get why Amy came out so mad. Whatever. I don't know if you get the weapon, that's great. Yeah, hand her up. She's bringing out that hand up. Why is she so comfortable? Mid dash. I already know this is wrong. The fuck? What just happened? Oh, the emotion thing. Yeah, she's fun. What? Oh man, Amy's coming back. What? She broke her hammer? What's just... She's just gonna... I'm gonna... Did she get caught in tomato too? That's oh shit.
KO!
I can't believe it.
Game over.
I can't
Ramona
believe it.
may have been the smarter and more level-headed of the two, but Amy just had the edge in almost every other category.
Ramona can skate faster than most, but Amy's fast enough to keep up with Sonic. To be clear, she's definitely not as fast as Sonic, but
Nope.
she's certainly capable of catching up to him at times. Ramona
Yeah.
stood no chance in the speed department, so she had to rely on her skill and strength. And while they both had similar strength feats like defeating giant robots or whacking people a huge distance with their hammers,
Yeah.
Amy's feats go several steps beyond anything of Ramona's.
Take Amy throwing her hammer into Eggman's ship in the sky, for instance. Given the
I
height of
forgot
the
about
ship
that.
and Amy's location, it's likely she had to throw her hammer at least 2,100 feet. While her hammer's exact weight is unknown, its head is large enough to be compared to the biggest sledgehammer ever used by man, which was 64 pounds. In order to hit Eggman's ship as hard as she did, she must have thrown her hammer with 2 tons of force at bare minimum. And we're really lowballing that.
And that was just the first throw. The second one made the ship spin over, putting it way higher than 2 tons. Ramona at her best could take a hit from Roxy, who can dole out at a max up to 1.5 tons of force.
Whereas Amy survived being crushed by a boulder, which, scaled to her height, weighed at least 4 tons.
That part.
Ramona gained an advantage when she brought the fight to her subspace purse mind.
But when Ramona's ex Gideon was trapped in that subspace, he was able to escape by destroying her bag. As Amy is stronger and faster than Ramona, there's no reason to believe she couldn't do the same. And with Ramona's last trump card out of commission, all Amy had to do was finish her off.
Looks like Amy rose to the occasion.
I guess I was
The winner
wrong.
is Amy Rose.
Not guess, but correct.
Next time on Death Battle.
Not a wrong one, but let's see who's next. The Incredible Hulk.
Hulk is next.
Huh.
Who's he gonna be fighting? You can find out by sticking to our Instagram this time. That's official Screw Attack, so go check that out.
If you guys haven't heard, we launched
If
a
that's the
whole new
case-
channel. It's a totally separate initiative. It's called Game Attack. You should go
Oh, yeah, I heard
subscribe.
about that.
All you gotta do is click the little thing.
Alright,
Sounds like fun.
I'll tune into that.
If you like video games, you should go there.
Alright, my overall thoughts on this. I was wrong again. Right. But I can't help but think that sometimes, because it's still debatable, but I knew about Amy, I didn't know much about Ramona. I almost thought she was going to win for a second, but then Amy just came through because some things I just keep doubting. I almost keep forgetting how strong Amy can be at times, especially since she's Amy and has overpowered shit with her strength and speed. Not compared to others, but still, Amy, is a tough bitch. Yeah, I said that. Anyways, what else is there? Yeah, other than that, I can't wait for who the Hulk will face. I have a feeling it will be Doomsday, though. I can tell it's going to be Doomsday. Because who else do people talk about who the Hulk will face? It's going to be Doomsday, so yeah. Let me know what you guys think for those who are watching. Do you think it's going to be Doomsday or not? Alright. So yeah. That's all I'm going to say for this video. For those who are watching, thank you for watching. And please like, comment, and subscribe, because that makes life happy, of course. And until next time, 224 Big is out.